Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today I have a special guest. His name is Michael and he's one of my coaching students. So I decided to invite him to do like an interview, ask him questions, get an insight into his business and how he went from zero to over six figures with his agency. So it's going to be a really exciting interview. We'll dive into his situation, ask what he has been doing, what type of clients he has, and what was the major factor to building his agency and to achieving massive success with his agency. So I'm sure we all can learn from him because he had some other businesses in the past. So with that being said, sit back, relax, get some chips, coffee, tea, and let's get started. Hey Michael, welcome to this interview. Thank you so much for joining me. And can you introduce yourself? Tell me about your background and where you're at with your agency right now.
Oh, well, okay. And first of all, thank you for having me here on your birthday. It's pretty cool that you have time for me. And well, yeah, so my name is Michael. I'm 26 years old. I grew up in Germany and I moved to California 5 years ago. My background was also doing HVAC. I was a HVAC technician for like 50 years. And it was fine, but I always wanted to like make money online. So the first thing, my first business I started was Amazon FBA, fulfilled by Amazon. So I bought a course for this. I launched my first product after like 3 months and it was going good. It was making good money. And it was like in 2018, I think. And then we actually got introduced to Facebook ads for the first time because the course was teaching you as well, like how to run Facebook ads towards your landing pages for product. But then I started looking for second source of income and I really like this Facebook ad stuff. So I bought a first course from a guy in London who was like doing social media marketing for restaurants. So I started doing this and I was able to close like one client for like a couple months. I couldn't bring them really good results. And then I came across your videos on YouTube with the car dealerships. And I was like, okay, car dealerships, I like cars and stuff more interesting. And I saw you literally like walking to the dealerships and closing them. I was like, I tried it out. And I think I hit up 4 dealerships and I closed 2 of them without presentation, nothing. I was just talking about Facebook ads to them. But then I got like in a situation where I was running this generic lead generation ads on Facebook and I lost those clients because I actually kept one, but I lost one because the other one because I couldn't bring them. They couldn't close the leads. It was like bad quality. They very like simple ad setup, lead generation. And then I decided to, I needed help, so I decided to go with the course. Since then, everything changed. It's like the course is like laid out so specific with different campaigns, different landing pages, and I built like a lot of confidence when I bought the course. And yeah, I'm able to bring my clients like amazing results with these campaigns and everything.
Hold on, let's break it down because I want to extract as much information as I can from you, so it's going to help a lot of people to understand. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people who watch this right now probably went through similar route. Maybe they tried Amazon FBA, maybe it was Shopify dropshipping, maybe they just started with an agency but they couldn't get clients or they couldn't focus on one niche. They couldn't figure out what is the best way to build a six-figure agency, or what is the fastest way to make money and actually do less with and make more money. So, and it all comes down to closing high-ticket clients, right? Because probably with restaurant, how much, when you told me you closed one restaurant, how much was the retainer?
It was like $1,000 retainer. It was like $1,000, and you can go really higher. Maybe when you close a high-end restaurant, maybe you can go like for $1,500 or something, right? But it's very hard to bring them the results because the average value of a customer is so small, right? It's not like a car dealership. When they sell one car, they make like, let's say $2,500 on a car. A restaurant makes like maybe $100 or $150, because the average value of the customer is much smaller.
Absolutely. So then you're like, well, I see this guy was landing like dealership clients, and you decide like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and try walk into a few dealerships and see if you can.
So my first thought was like, oh, this is more interesting, like dealerships, they're like you can do some like amazing pictures for them, like some graphic design and the ads, more interesting, more in depth, right? And what I like the most about the car dealership niche is it was so hard for me in the beginning to reach out to people because I was calling hundreds of restaurants. They don't even want to talk to you. It's just so hard to call people and cold email. And what I like about the dealerships, then you were just walking in there, like asking for the manager, for the owner, and you were right, like most of the time someone is there and they're like super easygoing, you can just start talking to them. Because the salespeople too, right? They're not like, you dress like normally, you don't be like overdressed over there, you just match the dress over there, and they're happy to talk to you. Even when they don't interest you, just have a nice chat and maybe they're interested, maybe not, right?
Absolutely.
It's much easier to get like to the right people.
Yeah, and so then you ended up landing these two dealership clients, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you said that you started running some like generic ads, lead gen, or what
lead
is it?
generation. I was doing this typical lead generation, like the carousel ads and like this automatic fulfillment on like that data. But we were getting like a lot of leads, but the dealer couldn't reach them, or they reach them and like, oh, I pushed accidentally the button and like this things, right? I'm actually not interested. Very, very low quality leads.
Yeah, and I see this is like a common mistake. A lot of people do this. They they got a client, either a dealership or any other, maybe another niche, and then they start running, like they have no idea about the industry. They have no idea like how to set up like ads that will actually convert convert leads into actual car buyers, and they ended up losing clients, and then they complain like, well, yeah, like I know what to do. And then so this is, especially in this automotive industry, like you really need to have the step-by-step like plan for at least 3 to 6 months for dealerships, exactly how you're going to deliver results for them. And a lot of this also, if you have created a plan, you need to make sure, guys, that you will execute on that plan, and that each month you will have exactly the strategy that will bring the results and car buyer leads. Because yes, you can set up like simple ad that you'll get leads, but at the end of the day, if these leads are not converting into car buyers, into actual sales, your client won't keep you for more than 1-2 months. Let's be honest.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, you need to have step-by-step process and strategy on how to deliver quality leads. So then tell me, Michael, so you like, man, like I've tried running ads on my own, and then you reached out to me for help, right?
Yes, so I reached out to you on the phone, and then I got your course, and that was the best choice, because everything is just the layout of the course is so good. So in the beginning I thought like, I don't even need to watch the whole course because I'm just interested with what kind of campaigns I need to watch. But the course was so good, I just watched the whole thing, and I'm glad I did this because it teaches you how the dealership actually works, what kind of results the dealership wants, and then all the ad strategies you have in there. It's just amazing layout. And it's just, when I would try to figure out this thing by myself, I would sit here for a year or for 1.5 years till I get to this point. So it was a huge shortcut, and it makes you confident because even right now at this point, I'm so confident. The last client I closed, he was going for 4 years with a huge advertising company. They were running Facebook ads for them, but they were doing this generic lead generation, And I told them, hey guys, look, I have here unique systems in place. I can help you with much higher quality of leads, and yeah, just the confidence, right? And the systems you teach in the course, the systems and the landing pages and the automations behind this, it's very unique. I never talked to someone who does like a similar thing. When I connect with people on Facebook and I tell them what I'm doing, like, oh wow, they're super impressed with this, right? And
Okay, and so right now after you took my program, so you went from 2 dealerships, right? And you lost one, so said 1 dealership. To how many dealerships you have right now?
Right now I have 4 dealerships. I had more dealerships, but I lost some clients because it's not always a good fit working together. You walk in there, you sign up with them, and you do also you do the onboarding and talk to the salespeople, but sometimes they're lazy, the team is weird, the salespeople, and you just lose the client. But right now I have 4 big size independent dealerships and 2 more for sign up.
Okay.
To sign up with me. They're like almost like 90% close because I already did a presentation to them and like they're just waiting for the shutdowns going a little bit back, and then I'm pretty sure I'm gonna work with them, and I would love to work with them.
Awesome. So you have 4 big size dealerships. So how much do you make right now per month with your agency, with these clients?
Like right now I make like $8,000 a month, but I'm upselling them shortly, and I have 2 more clients in pipeline, so I'm gonna hit like 5 figures a month end of June.
That's a great goal. Yeah.
It's the time when I bought your course, I think it was in January.
Mm-hmm.
In January, right? And one mistake what I did, I was resting on 2 clients. So I got the 2 clients. I was like, okay, it's cool. Let's bring them results. I was thinking, but honestly, it's like not so much work when you have all the system in place and you know what's up. You set up the campaigns at the beginning of the month, and then you can use the rest of the time to sign up new clients, right? To look for other clients. But right now I'm like super fired up, right? I'm just trying to scale. I'm start building my team. I have 1 guy on my team who does the outreach to the dealerships, and then they set up a meeting, and then I hop in on a Zoom call and we close them.
Fantastic. Yeah, you're doing a good job. You're pretty much right now at 6 figures. And so tell me, do you have like how does this COVID-19 pandemic impacted your business? Like because we chatted a little bit before that, and I would just want to know like does it become harder to get dealership clients, or does it become easier for you? And what you have been doing and implementing in terms of outreach and getting clients?
Yeah, so when the whole thing started, I lost 2 clients right away because they got all scared. Lost 2 clients and they shut down the dealerships. They were like, but I got lucky with my other dealerships. I had like long conversations with them because they were almost at this point to give up because they thought, look, everybody's sitting at home, people are scared, nobody has money anymore. And I did like a lot of psychological work, I had conversations with them. So this is exactly, now we need even more start to advertise than before, right? Because now there's no foot traffic, there are no walk-ins, people are shopping only online right now. There's a big shift happening. And once when I understood this, I started talking to my clients, and those 2 clients I have in the pipeline I was talking about, I actually went to them, they were referrals from my existing clients, and I presented to them, and they want to work with me, but they're also this mindset still like, oh, I don't know, it's right now a good idea to invest in this marketing, and it's hard right now. It's hard, it's much harder with the COVID-19. But I think it's going better right now, especially, California, so it was like very hard hit when everything's closed, but we got also lucky because they left the dealerships open, right? As essential businesses. And one of my first very good clients in the San Francisco Bay Area, he sits like literally with 24 other dealers in one street. So they always shut down, only him was open, and 1 bigger dealership, they do a lot of social media marketing, they're very big in the city over there. And and my client was staying open, and he was able to sell cars and survive to pay his bills for everything. Mm-hmm. And we always were laughing about it was like the worst tax season ever for the car dealerships, right? Because this is the best time for the car dealers, but right now the weekend was like down. Yeah. But we went through this, and now everything's going good. A lot of appointments, people still buying cars. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it's getting back to normal life. At least here in Texas, they start reopening businesses, and I know probably New York and California is going to take a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, so have you been outreaching? Have you been doing outreach during this time, and how did it work for you?
I did a lot of like, so I came up with this new method because before that I was doing my research on the dealerships and I was calling them up, and I was doing walk-ins in California where I lived. But then I moved to LA right now, and so what I do, I message people. I send them direct messages with some testimonials and some screenshots of my results to their calendar-ship inbox, and this is how I got my client in LA here last week. He reached out back to me, so I'm trying this out. But I'm still also like drive around and do it walk-ins. Because I really like this. I like this. It's fun. You know, to connect with some people, and yeah. So I was able to close down the next client like a week ago. Before that, it was like in the beginning of March.
Got it.
Yeah, and that was like very hard because of the COVID-19.
Okay, so what would you like? What would be your one piece of advice to someone who is, let's say, maybe they have an agency, maybe they have 1 or 2 clients or 3 clients, and they struggle with like getting clients and delivering them results, or maybe even if someone just starting an agency, what would be some piece of advice that you can give them?
I think so. The most important thing in social media marketing is to find your niche, right? It's very hard in the beginning because you don't know what works best for you. Maybe you can do good with restaurants, maybe you're good in calling other small businesses, but after a while you get a feeling for this, and then when you find your niche, like I did with the car dealership, it happened really quick. The shift from restaurants to car dealership, probably because you were a big influence, because I saw the videos, and I was like, let's try this out. It looks good. And then you should focus like your energy on this one niche and become a master to like understand your niche, to really understand your client, what they're looking for, what do they need. They don't need only leads, they want good quality leads, they want this and this. And for example, like for people who like would buy your course, I wouldn't like be very worried about bringing them results, because in the beginning the hardest thing is like to close this first clients. So my experience was like, since I built a nice presentation on my laptop, because like the first clients I closed, I didn't have a presentation, just walk in there or like telling what I'm doing. But once when you build a presentation, the computer is so much easier, because we interface with guys, but they don't understand you. When they get confused, they don't buy from you. They don't understand that because they don't understand the system, the value you bring to them. And I think in the beginning you should focus on do a nice presentation in your niche, keep it very, very simple so they can understand the whole process. And I think this is a big key to get the clients, because since I did this presentation, it's much easier. You know?
This is an amazing point, because that's so true that a lot of dealers aren't educated. Like when you're talking to them, they don't understand what the hacker is saying. Like Facebook ads, some like ads online. A lot of dealers, they're like older a little bit, so they're not like tech savvy. They still advertise on Craigslist. You know, it's still hard for them, and like other platforms. So when you trying to explain them like, well, I do this ads and I can bring you leads and you can sell more cars, they don't really get it. You know, they like, whatever, you're another dude that wants to get my business and, you know, make money out of me. But like if you really educate them and you show them the potential and actually explain and provide some value upfront before close the deal, that's something that's gonna make a huge difference. Because once someone is educated, once they know and understand the processes and how it works and the value, they understand the value behind it, then it's much easier to sell. They're going to be already sold, right? If someone understands that the value in this service, and they understand that they're not using it, that they're missing out on that, then they're like, well, let me sign up with you, let me try it out. I want to see what it does for me.
And I bring the value, I teach them a little bit. I show them how the location targeting works, what the interest targeting is. And this usually is like, oh wow, you can do this? Wow, it's amazing, right? So you have them a little bit there. And
Awesome.
Teach them. And once when you get some testimonials or some states, the good thing about your courses, I used your case studies in the beginning to show them, right? It was a big help.
Yeah.
You know, what my trick when they're still not sure, when they have objections in the end of the meeting, I always tell them, look guys, you sign up for a small package, you sell one car and you break even with your marketing. One car. The next car is profit. And they're like, oh okay, yeah, you're right. I sell only one car and break even with marketing. You know, it's not like they're paying $60,000 to car gurus every month or something, you know? because the calculations out there, they pay so much money, right? On caregivers, study costs.
Yeah.
And yeah, once when you bring them results, everything goes hand in hand, and you get more confident and more confident, especially when I got the course, everything had changed. Like, wow, okay, that's it.
Michael, thank you so much. It was amazing having you here, and that you were able to share your results and giving some advices. So that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video.